Okay, Miles, I'm climbing down off the chair, coming around to read you this story called Crictor. Crictor is a story about a boa constrictor. The story and pictures are by Tomi Ungerer, and it was printed by Scholastic Book Services. Has fancy letters in the title. Notice how this book is so old that it's looking yellow. Let's see, the copyright is 1958. I would have been 6. Once upon a time in a little French town lived an old lady whose name was Madame Louise Baudot. But it's French, so B-O-D-O-T might be said differently. She had one son who was in Africa studying reptiles. One morning, the mailman brought her a peculiar O-shaped box. Madame Baudot screamed when she opened it. It was a snake her son had sent her for her birthday. I think it's pretty interesting that the snake was in a circle. To make sure it was not a poisonous snake, she went to the zoo. She identified it as a boa constrictor, so she called her animal Crictor. Madame Baudot mothered her new pet, feeding it bottles of milk. Looks funny to see a snake being fed a bottle, doesn't it? She bought palm trees so Crictor could really feel at home. And as dogs do when they're happy, he wagged his tail. See? Well fed, Crictor grew longer and longer and stronger. She's measuring. How? Oh, I think she actually put marks on him like he's turned into a ruler. That's funny. The boa followed his mistress when she went shopping. Everyone was astonished. Oh yeah, so very different. Madame Baudot knitted a long woolen sweater for her pet to wear on cold days. Grandma could knit a sweater for a snake. Crictor also had a warm, comfortable bed where he could dream happily under his palm trees. Look how long his bed is. In the winter, it was fun for Crictor to wriggle in the snow. Oh, with his sweater on. Madame Baudot taught at a public school. One day she decided to take Crictor to her classes. There he is. Soon Crictor learned to shape the alphabet in his own way. S as in snake, E as in elephant, N as in nothing, O as in oak, L as in lion, M as in man, G as in glass, W as in whale. He could count to, forming figures. 2 is for 2 hands. 3 is for 3 little pigs. 4 is for the 4 legs of the dog. 5 is for your fingers. 6 is for the legs of a bug. 7 is for the 7 dwarfs. And 8 is for the 8 arms of an octopus. The boa liked to play with little boys. He's a slide. And little girls too. I don't know if you've ever seen this game, but it's called jump rope. This doesn't seem like that would feel good, being pulled like that. He helped the Boy Scouts learn knots. Crictor was a helpful snake. He's getting the kite down from the wires. One day in a sidewalk cafe, Madame Baudot heard from a friend at the next table that there had been a series of thefts in the town. Thefts means somebody's stealing something. That very night, the burglar broke into her apartment. Madame Baudot was already gagged and tied to a chair when the faithful boa awoke and furiously attacked the burglar. The villain's terrified shrieks woke the neighbors. Crictor remained coiled around him until the police arrived. Good, Crictor. For his bravery, a nice medal was awarded to the heroic snake. Crictor even inspired the local sculptor to make a statue in his honor, with his name right there, Crictor. And the city dedicated a park to him, loved and respected by the entire village. Crictor lived a long and happy life. The end. And it says Park Crictor. And there she is. There's the snake right there. Miles, you'll have to let me know if you like this one, okay? Because this is one most people don't see anymore.